Hello students, still on linear equation, general form of linear equation. So remember, I said y equals mx plus c. That's a general linear equation. And m is the coefficient of x, which is called the gradient, and c is called the intercept. Now, if y equals 3x plus 2, so that means 3 m, which is equal to 3 here, m is 3, and c, m is 3 is the gradient of this equation, and c, which is 2, is the intercept. Now note, for the intercept, where there are two intercepts on the graph, so that is either the y-intercept and the x-intercept. Now, to find the y-intercept, so what you are going to do is to make your x equal 0. To make your x equal 0. And to find the x-intercept, you make your y to be equal to 0. So what we are doing right now is the equation form of we're solving this by equation. So when it is by graph, this is going to be displayed. So meaning that you can find every equation, every linear equation, and also you can find it by graph, a graphical method. So example. So this is our equation is 2x 2x plus minus y minus 4 equals to 0. That's our equation. Now the question is now find the value of m, c, x, and x-intercept and y-intercept. So this is the question. So solution, this is the question. So you have to find the m. What is m? The gradient. And also you have to find the intercept. So, and also to find the x-intercept and the y-intercept. Alright, so remember, the first thing you do is rearrange the equation given to align with the general equation. That's the first thing. So this is 2x minus y minus 4 equals 0. Remember, the general form of the equation is y equals to mx, right, plus c. That's the general form of the equation. So how do we make our y to come here? So we make our y to stay here, right? So you're going to have minus y, that's our y, right? You're going to have minus y, then that equals to, so 2x will come here to change to minus 2x, and minus 4 will change to come to plus 4. So remember, from the equation, there is no, we can't find minus in the general equation, or there's minus here. So how do we remove the minus? You divide both sides. Both sides means the sides, it is this equation that separates the two sides. So this is the first side, this is the second side. Both sides by minus 1. So if you divide this by minus 1, so to cancel the minus, because it's minus 2x plus minus 1 plus 4 over minus 1. So minus cancel minus, minus cancel minus. This will not cancel. Plus divided by minus is minus. So you have y equals to 2x minus 4. So our m, so to get our m, so what's our m? Our m equals to 2. And our c equals to what? Minus 4. Now from the equation, now to get our x-intercept, x-intercepted, so get an intercept, we said let y equals to 0 in the equation, so let y equals to 0 in the equation. So let me do that. So let y equals to 0. So what is our equation? So our equation is y, that's the one we got, y equals 2x minus 4. So to get our x-intercept, y equals 0. So 0 equals 2x minus 4. Then you can bring your minus 4 to this side and let 2x stay here. So you have minus 4 when it comes to 18 to plus 4 becomes 2x. So what happens? Divide both sides by 2 so that x can stand alone. So you have 4 over 2 equals 2x over 2. 2 cancels 2. 2 here 1, 2 here 2. So our x equals to 2. So our x-intercept equals to 2. Then to find our y-intercept, let x equals to 0 in the equation. So you have y equals to 2x minus 4. So when x equals 0, you have y equals to 2 into bracket 0 minus 4. So y equals to 2 times 0 is 0 minus 4. So therefore, our y-intercept equals to minus 4. All right, thank you.